Welcome to Focus TV, where we bring you news that's not only hot but as intense as nature itself. Today, Dalian, a bustling and modern city, is facing the wrath from above. A massive downpour has turned the area into a watery battleground, with flooded streets, cars swept away, and residents reeling from this sudden devastation. Dalian has witnessed a harsh transformation from a peaceful morning into an underwater nightmare. Since the early hours of August 19th, the city has been engulfed by the heaviest rainfall of the year, an unrelenting downpour that has turned familiar streets into raging, fast-flowing rivers. In Ganjingzi district, the rainfall measured a staggering 40 millimeters in just 1 hour, a figure high enough to turn asphalt roads into swift currents, making vehicles look more like boats adrift with no direction. Except these cars don't even have engines to ride the waves. Footage from the scene shows that some streets in Dalian were floating like the canals of Venice, only missing the gondolas. However, not all vehicles were so lucky. Many were swept straight into the rivers by the powerful waters. In a residential complex near the coastal tourist road in Jinzhou district, the strong water flow caused dozens of cars to collide with each other, with 2 of them being swept into an artificial lake. According to residents of the complex, the iron barrier meant to hold back the water might have collapsed under the pressure, leading to the vehicles being carried into the lake. Talk about taking the search for a parking spot to a whole new level, right? Meanwhile, a gentle reminder for everyone during stormy days: don't test your luck by venturing into low-lying areas or daring to ride the waves on your electric bike. As of now, 2 people were swept away by the floodwaters while riding their electric bike together. Tragically, the water carried them under a large bus. According to the online news outlet Xinhua, sources from the Jianjin police station, part of the Jinpu Police Department, confirmed that preliminary investigations indicate the 2 victims drowned in the incident. In this urgent situation, rescue teams quickly arrived on the scene, and with immense bravery, they plunged into the floodwaters, rescuing those trapped and striving to bring the situation under control. For the residents facing this wrath, every minute felt like an eternity, and every car swept away represented not just a vehicle, but their hard-earned possessions, carried away by the relentless waters. The Dalian Meteorological Bureau has been continuously issuing warnings about the risk of heavy rain and severe weather. Did you know? Orange and yellow alerts were issued this morning, and no, they weren't to showcase the latest summer fashion trends. These are serious warnings, reminding us of the potential for natural disasters that can strike at any moment. Remember, nature doesn't care who is rich or poor, who is cautious or careless. It impacts everything in its path. So when the heavy rain begins, don't underestimate the weather warnings. The Dalian authorities issued the orange and yellow alerts early on, but unfortunately, not everyone took them as seriously as they should have. The Dalian Meteorological Bureau isn't issuing warnings for fun. They have predicted and warned that the heavy rain will continue for several more hours, with rainfall expected to remain high in areas like Zhongshan District, Sigang District, Chahaku District, and the high-tech zone. If you're in these areas, avoid going outside unless absolutely necessary. And remember, this rain could also bring lightning and hail, things no one wants to face on a regular day. Although this rain has caused significant damage, it's also a moment for us to recognize the importance of solidarity and preparedness. The Dalian authorities are actively monitoring the weather situation and taking all necessary measures to ensure the safety of the residents. At the same time, we need to learn lessons from this event, not just about the harshness of nature, but also about the critical need for serious and effective construction and maintenance of urban infrastructure. But most importantly, we've learned how to protect ourselves and our community against the unpredictable changes of nature. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss the latest updates from Focus TV. Stay safe and remember, nature always has surprises, sometimes beautiful, but sometimes very harsh.